Hello, I'm Estinien Wormblood and welcome to Eorzea News. This past Friday was the most recent live letter from the producer, and a lot of info was dropped about the upcoming 6.1 patch. Let's spine shatter in, shall we? The release of patch 6.1 Newfound Adventures was announced to be on Tuesday, April 12th, just one day after my vet appointment with my cat, Leg Sweep. Perfect timing. Thanks, Yoshi P. A new trailer was shown at the beginning, revealing images from a new dungeon, the new Alliance raid, and more. And this idiot reacted to it. You can find the trailer on the Final Fantasy XIV YouTube channel. Now let's break down the live letter and what was talked about. Of course, there will be a new MSQ that's apparently quite long. Nothing else was said to avoid spoilers. Yoshi P also got quite personal and asked how much I spent on that treasure map. I can say I was told it was a bargain. I found it in some place called the Black Market. Very nice, folks. There will also be quite a number of side quests to look forward to. New role quests will be available once you finish the role quest introduced in Inwalker. Tataru's Grand Endeavor, which probably has something to do with me, my bad, will be released in a later, smaller patch in 6.1x. There will also be an additional quest to the Omega storyline, titled Omega Beyond the Rift, coming also in patch 6.1x. In patch 6.15, Hildebrand somehow returns. The Japanese title says Hildebrand is back, or came home. Also in patch 6.15 are custom deliveries with Emilians. And if she invites you to dinner, do not slurp the soup. She has quite the stare. And lastly, in patch 6.15 are the Arkasodara tribe quest. It'll be a story around the bond of friendship that overcomes tribal boundaries. They also previewed the new tribal area and showed a few neat items. We'll get to those later. Coming in patch 6.1 is the duty support system, which will cover every dungeon from patch 2.0. This is kinda like the trust system, but without me, so what's the point? The difference between the current trust system is that the game will choose the NPCs that will join you based on your role, at least for the 2.0 dungeons. Along with these early dungeon changes, Todorock will no longer look like a Nickelodeon special, and is getting rid of the green slime, killing this meme. And Hawk Manor will have a teleporter at the end of the second boss, killing this meme. Now let's talk about new duties. There will be a new dungeon, a new extreme trial, the Minstrel's Ballad in Singer's Aria, and a new Unreal Ultima's Bane. The new Unreal will have some new rewards, and I hope it's the environmental friendly shampoo I've been looking for. The In Singer's Aria will give 2 totems every clear, and no links, cause it probably doesn't exist. And lastly, there'll be a new Alliance raid in Ultimate Duty. The new Ultimate Dragon Songs Reprise will be released on 6.11, which is 2 weeks after the release of 6.1. I'll see you there. Oh god. And the first Alliance raid will be called the Mists of the Realm Part 1. Aglaia. Aglaia in Greek mythos is one of the 3 sister goddesses, known as the 3 Graces, who are the givers of charm and beauty. Nice. I looked that up on some place called Google. They showed the first area of the Alliance raid, but nothing more to avoid spoilers. You can obviously see more in the trailer. Yoshi P did say you can fall off the arena in Boss 1 and Boss 2, but Boss 3 you don't. It burns you alive. Now I like the sound of that. Now what are the job changes? There's some potency up for Machinist, there were some button bloat fixes for Samurai, and some critical chance buffs. Ninja had some interesting changes, making Trick Attack only buffing personal damage, but now Mug will apply a debuff to enemies, increasing the damage they take from your party. Dark Knight's Walking Dead will now restore HP by a significant amount by successfully landing attacks. Dragoon now has shortened animation lock for jump actions, though I'm still gonna take my damn time. Dragoons will also have some skills repurposed and readjusted to cut down button bloat and stress, even though I just slam my spear on the keyboard and hope for the best. Summoner's Searing Light will be directly cast from the summoner instead of the carbuncle. White Mage effect radius of Cure 3 in Asylum has been extended 10 yalms, and Liturgy of the Bell can now be ended at will, to restore an amount of HP dependent on the number of stacks remaining. And for Scholar, the effect radius of Sacred Soil has been extended 10 yalms, and the effect duration of expedience granted by the action expedient has been reduced 20 seconds to 10 seconds. Am I done yet? Jobs that are deemed too busy like Dragoon or Astro are under discussion by the devs, so you can expect more changes for patch 6.2. Warrior will also be adjusted. Jobs at low level that are deemed too empty will also be adjusted in patch 6.1. But before we continue this broadcast, these are not the exclusive list of changes. There will be more changes to jobs on the patch notes. So let's all take a collective Helone damn deep breath. Let's now talk about mounts, minions, glam, and accessories. My favorite. There are many mounts being added, so let's do a speedfire round. Hippo baby stroller, meatball monster, bird, Jurassic shoe puff, and the claws. We've also got new minions as well. Let's do another speedfire round. That pizza delivery guy for the pizza that you were supposed to get but never did. Obviously not the boss we saw in the trailer. Old magnet near please. Mine, that side character from Winnie the Pooh that deserves more love because damn, they were so nice. And the cutest damn thing you've ever seen. And we also have new accessories. A new parasol, great for those Hello Dolly cosplays. And 2 new pairs of glasses that you can wear with hats. As we know, those pesky hats are always getting in the way of our eyewear. Great news for Hrothgars, you're getting new hairstyles. Let's do another speed round. The May I See the Manager cut, the underrated video game character cut, the damn, this just looks kinda hot. Nothing really else to say cut. The damn, this is also kind of hot cut. The Beep Boop cut, and the Boop Beep cut. Yoshi P went on to reveal the shiny Alliance Raid glam that can cook your 2-for-1 Denny's in a matter of minutes, along with some more casual glam to make that one guy in the quicksand cry out that his immersion has been broken. And now it's time for the housing segment. You can check out my previous video where I poorly explain the housing changes and lottery system, if you want to learn more about that. But let's look at some housing cosmetics. There's a brand new housing skin that I, for the life of me, can't imagine lasting a whole week with me anywhere near. So, enjoy it while you can. There's also a damn ice cream cone on top. Wow. And a cupcake table. I might need a commercial break. There are a couple of new indoor items. This Lalafell apartment complex, and this bed that is very beautiful. But imagine waking up with 20 petals in your mouth. And then there's this. I'm honestly not quite sure what this is, but I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Comments are welcome to help me out here. Let's talk about Glamour and Mark Station. Good news about Glamour plates. As you know, Glamour plates will be increased to 20, and you may apply them in any sanctuary. Now, what is a sanctuary? Basically any town with an aetheryte you can teleport to. You will also see on your screen, you have entered a sanctuary. This is great news for me because I always had to take a detour to Rasenhan on my way to my spelunking and tea adventures, just to change. Glad that's over. The devs have introduced and will be adding dream fitting, a way for you to try out Mark Station items within the game, because we know damn well we can't afford it. So might as well keep it in our dreams. All you have to do is head to any inn, click on the bed, and there will be an option to preview.
Didn't you get that shirt from the Mock Station?
It was on sale. One of the smaller but more exciting reveals was the Adventurer Pass. These are customizable character profiles that you can personalize to fit you in the game. You even have a portrait of your character attached to it. Here's mine. You can show the job you're currently on, the job you main, and even select up to 6 playstyles from stuff like PvP to Blue Mage to jumping from roof to roof in your housing ward because you've zoned out thinking about how you're procrastinating on that thing you need to get done. If you don't want others to see your plate, you can make it only available for friends or keep it hidden. I keep mine public. I'm an open book. They plan on adding more options in the future, like limiting visibility only to FC members. The portrait of your Adventurer's Pass will also show up in other content, like PvP, and other stuff like Mahjong. There's Mahjong. Speaking of PvP, there's new PvP content. The Crystalline Conflict. The basic thing you need to know about the Crystalline Conflict is that it's a push the payload game, kind of like Overwatch or Team Fortress 2. The team that pushes the payload, or in this case, a giant crystal, to the enemy's base wins. We also have a new currency called Trophy Crystals you earn by leveling up in PvP. You can use this currency to purchase rewards in the Wolves Den, and there will be new rewards every series. If you didn't make it in time, you can still use these crystals to purchase rewards from the previous series. They will stay for one additional patch but will be gone after that. There's also a new glam set being introduced to PvP. Looks like this guy who I had brunch with over the weekend. And last but not least, the Garo event is returning with the new PvP series after much anticipation. Maintenance for 6.1 will last 24 hours, so make sure you set up enough time to AFK somewhere, go do your laundry, only to return to being killed by a random fate spawn. I'm Estinien Wormblood and this is Eorzea News. I'm going back to bed. Good night. If you like that, be sure to like and subscribe. And there's more right here. Thank you to my patrons with a special shout out to Ably Veritas, City Spacer, Kinara, and M. Rowlings. May Helone be with you.